my name is Vedran, and in today's video I would like to show you how to play Undone Acoustic. This video got many views and I have gotten a couple of comments and messages about recording a tutorial video. So here it is. Finally, I haven't been diligent about it, but I am making it right now. I believe that if you already can strum chords, you will be able to follow along and play this cover. It might sound a bit more complicated than it is, but I assure you that it is not very complicated, and all you need to do is follow along, and let's do this together. So the cover which I recorded is recorded in B minor. So that would be first finger on the 7th fret and the 6th string. And then we have the 5th finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string. So it is a B riff. The next riff we're going to use will be A riff, so that would mean that from this position we will simply slide this riff position 2 half tones downwards. So 1 and 2. And now we are playing A riff. If we slide our fingers from this position 2 half tones downwards, so 1 and 2, we will be playing G riff. So those three will be very useful to know how to play, because the song consists mainly of those three riffs: B, A, G. For me, the trick why this cover sounds interesting is in the right hand actually, and in the way we rhythmically play these riffs. And that would sound like this: tam pam 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 param pam 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 param. So if we are counting 4/4, pam 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 param, 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 pam 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 param. And that kind of gives the pulse to the song and to this cover. If you would remember that rhythmical sentence and apply it to the B riff, while you could simply strum downwards, pam 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 param, pam 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 param. We can try that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pam 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 param, pam 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 param. And that is the kind of rhythm that carries this acoustic cover. If you would like to expand on that a little bit and make it more rhythmical, then it becomes slightly bit more confusing, but hold on in there, we can do this together. So let's think of that rhythmical sentence: pam 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 param, pam 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 param. We would need to divide it in 3 because we need these 3 accents: pam 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 pam. Every time we play that accent, we will need to mute the guitar sound. We will mute the guitar sound with our palm. So whenever we play downwards, we will play upwards and dampen the sound. This is what I'm talking about. The movement that I'm making with my right hand is down, and then when I play up down, on that accent, I fully mute the strings. So the movement upwards is very quick. It's just as quick as necessary to make the movement downwards again. I have to quickly apologize for the sound of the guitar. It needs to be adjusted, but I wanted to use this guitar because I used it also in the acoustic cover. I just wanted it to sound similar. So let's try that melodic riff with this muting pattern that we just talked about. So we're still playing pam param pam param param pam param pam param param pam param pam param param pam param pam param param. But the first one, pam param, is down, up, mute. Then again the same thing, down, up, mute. And the last one is just up and down rhythmically. So down, up, sorry. And that is kind of the pulse that I played throughout this cover. Okay, so let's talk about the riffs. Interesting thing about this cover is that when you change the riff, you're not going to be changing from B to A directly. Instead, you will be changing the first finger and sliding that finger 2 half steps downwards, so to A. And after that, you will be sliding the 5th finger 2 half tones downwards to the 7th fret of the 5th string. Example. So as you can see, I'm not sliding the whole riff, which would sound like this. I'm doing that in steps, so. And that creates this interesting melodical line, follow along with the rhythm. I will play it once and then I will try to break it down one more time. So the same melodic pattern, pam param pam param param, pam param pam param param, pam param pam param param, pam param pam param param. And we will do the same thing for the third riff, G. Pam param pam param param. So that whole cycle, pam param pam param param, we play only the B riff. The second cycle, we will switch the first finger from the 7th fret down to the 5th fret. Pam param pam param param. So this second cycle is the one when things get a little bit tricky, because there you need to change the first finger and the 5th finger in the same rhythmical cycle. But this is definitely something that you can practice, and I highly encourage slowing it all down if possible, and just making sure that you get comfortable with this movement and stretching the arm in such a way. You might get a feeling of cramps and just muscle pain. And what I would usually do is try to extend those muscles and stretch them without overstretching them. Same thing goes with my wrist. And what really helps is warming up a little bit before playing. Give it at least 5 minutes, I would say, or so your wrists and your muscles can get up to speed. If you have just started playing the guitar, it doesn't feel very natural, and it does take some time to get used to it. With that being said, slowing it down. So you could practice like this. Could make sure that your B riff sounds okay. Move the second finger at your own pace without following any rhythm. So make sure that you are getting tone out of it. And move the fifth finger when you feel comfortable with doing so. This is going to be very important for this cover because that is the melodic moment which makes it, in my opinion, memorable. Once you are comfortable with that movement, you will do exact same thing to change from A riff to G riff. So it's the same movement, and then after that we just play A. So the whole thing would sound like this. Combining the melodic part and rhythmic part is always tricky. If you have recently started playing the guitar, you might notice that this is the moment where you are feeling as if it is definitely a hurdle, and playing more, practicing more, spending more time with the instrument definitely helps. I personally like to play with my hands on my knees and just try to create these kind of rhythmic patterns that then I think about and sing along to, and so on. And you could try doing the same, because it is definitely tricky to just synchronize both hands when playing an instrument. A quick example of how the melodic riff would sound with the rhythmic pattern included. And I will be muting the strings just like we talked about before. I'm trying to play these palm muted parts a bit louder so you can get a better idea. I'd say listen to the cover and try to play along. That will help. And just try to focus on the right hand or the rhythm and be consistent. Cannot forgive for falling apart as it seems. Cannot believe you're taking my heart to pieces. Well, in that part I simply play the rhythm and change the riffs B, A, G, A on every section on the first note. So cannot forgive from falling apart at the seams. Cannot believe you're taking my heart to pieces. So left hand doesn't play anything more than simply these riffs. Who do you need? Who do you love when you come undone? Who do you need? Who do you love when you come undone? So the chorus consists of the same melodic line and rhythmic line, same as the verses. However, in the chorus I am playing and singing a bit more openly, so I'm not muting the strings as much with my right hand. Take your time, practice, you can do this. Come back and watch the video again. I hope I was able to show you just what I did so my cover of Come Undone sounds the way it sounds. I hope you were able to follow along. Leave a comment if there is something more that I should explain, or if you have any question regarding how I played this cover, please do leave a comment. I hope this video helped. I hope you were able to follow along and make it sound so that you are happier with the way it sounds. Please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon. That will really help me grow the channel and record videos more often. Until then, check out my acoustic covers, check out my originals, and stick around. Peace.